Hello, beautiful people. My name is Athol. Let's jump into it. And today I want to continue on from the video I did last where I talked about 5 different levels of difficulty in fixing a relationship. And the 5th and final one was when there is some sort of insurmountable, unfixable problem where I said it's basically just a waste of your time, energy, and effort trying to improve things. You should really cut your losses and just be done. So I want to talk a little bit more about that scenario because I think it's potentially even worse than just wasted time. I think you can make incredibly huge errors that you then pay for years and years to come. So let's talk about that. When you're in one of these unfixable relationships, you're the one that is motivated. You're the one that desires them. You're the one that loves them. You're the one that wants a connection. And they're in a relationship with you for different reasons other than they want to be with you. They're interested in you. They're attracted to you. They want you to get them a green card. They want you to provide this perfect emotional bubble of safety around them. They want you to work around their major medical conditions that they're never going to fix and be their nursemaid, whatever it is. So because you're the only one motivated, you're the only one that's going to put energy and effort into improving the relationship. So you're going to get caught up in this cycle of it gets worse and worse and worse, and then okay, I'm going to fix all of this, and then you just pour energy, effort, time, emotion into making this relationship better, and then you see positive response. And they become a little bit nicer to you. They act a little more engaged. There might be an uptick in sex. Their complaints drop off. Compliments come up. They may even be a little bit physically affectionate, whatever it is. They're going to give you whatever your personal kryptonite is that makes you feel even weaker to them. But the trouble is, it's like you're in this relationship with a picky eater who doesn't cook. As long as you're going all out to give them the exact food that they want, they'll eat it and they'll say it's great. But as soon as you relax, as soon as you get tired, as soon as you say, okay, now it's my turn, it all goes backwards basically instantly, because you're in a relationship with a picky eater who doesn't cook. To their mind, it's your job to do things for them, not their job to do things for you. You're the only one motivated to fix things. They're not interested. But the risk is, while you're in this sort of up period where things feel good and stable and you're getting this positive response, it looks like the relationship's getting better. And that's when you can make critical errors by doubling down and investing more and more in this relationship. This is when you buy the bigger house together. This is when you move across country so that they can get the job they want. This is when you agree to have a baby or have more babies. This is when you agree to move in together or get married or whatever it is. Basically, you put more and more relationship chips on the table, in the hope that that locks it in, that things get better because of this. But the trouble is, they're still not interested in you. They're just interested in what they can get from you. So you being more committed, you being more locked in, more tied in, just gives them more power, leverage, and control over you. And you thought you weren't getting your needs met before that. Wait until you double down on your commitment. It just gives them more control. And then even if you end up splitting, even if you end up divorcing them, it's still probably going to be you somehow footing the bill on the big house. It's still going to be you having to do extra stuff for this extra kid. It's still going to be you having to pay for things in some way, shape, or form for potentially years or decades to come. Even something as simple as, having a baby. And don't get me wrong, I like kids, and I totally get that if you have one that you're going to be committed to raising that one. But you know what? If you figured out this relationship was absolutely terrible and you didn't commit yourself 3-4 years ago, well, maybe you would have left that relationship. Maybe you would have found somebody else who was going to respond to you positively and be really good with you, and you could have had a baby with them. And now you're in a situation where you have a divorce, you have some sort of fragmented family, and now you have the complexity of getting into a relationship with somebody else where you already have a kid, where you could have done it all 3-4 years ago and be starting fresh with that person. You have this giant house that you're still paying for. You've moved across country and you now have to restart your career in some way. You can make really big structural problems that you come to regret in some ways when you're in that little bit of an uptick in a relationship that is just honestly not for you. They don't care about you, and you really shouldn't keep trying when they're only in it to get what they want from you, but they don't want you. So that is about it. Kind of a bleak video, but I do think that was a really serious message. I've seen all this stuff play out before, time and time again. I can think of a number of people that I've talked to through, the phone or email, whatever. It's like where I've told them, you got to get out, you got to get out, you got to get out. And then they go dark on me for 3 or 4 months. And when I hear from them again, it's like, yeah, we're having another baby. So I guess I'm just going to have to ride this one out. I can't leave while she's pregnant. So it's really, really complicated sometimes. So that is about it. Do hope you liked the video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good internet stuff. And I'll talk to you soon.